Hello and welcome to the world of Pisces. Pisces, I hope that you all are radiating positive energy at this time. Let's hop right into it, Pisces. Get a universal message and let's see how you guys are doing on the soul's journey. All right, we're gonna be using the Beyond the Self Oracle deck to get that information. Okay, love and light. Blessed be. All right, so what does Pisces need to know for their highest good at this time? Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Real talk. And I mean, it's self-explanatory. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Like, right? A lot of these messages are truly calling Pisces to be themselves, to come out of that shell, to be unapologetic about who you are, basically. So let's hop in, Pisces. Let's check up on the energy of you and your person. And let's see how they feeling about you when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. Remember, take the energies how they resonate for you. If it's not your story, don't try and make it fit, all right? You can stick around to the end. There may be something that becomes relevant for you. But if not, you can carry on to the next video respectfully. It's a card flipped over in here, and it says habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Okay, so you and this person might be reliving that same video over and over and over again, like doing the same thing, repeating the same cycles in and out of each other's life. I see this rose lightly fading, so it's definitely the type of relationship that needs some work, that needs some form of change. But let's hop in and see what's going on here, Pisces. Okay, so how is this person feeling about Pisces? What are their true thoughts and intentions towards the Pisces collective? All right. Okay, we got the ego showing up. I let my pride and ego get in the way of our connection. Okay, so this is somebody who care about what the world thinks, who care about what people around may say or think of, what they doing and who they doing it with. This is somebody who probably try to be better than what they truly are or act better than what they truly are. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Okay, so definitely lack of communication was involved. This person didn't honestly tell you their truth, and this is somebody who want to come and talk about things. Okay. Regret. I wish this never happened in the heart of it. Okay. So it obviously is, I can't even talk. It obviously is leading towards separation. This is someone you're not in connection with. And I get that they're missing you and they're sitting up replaying the whole connection or relationship in their mind. And they like, dang, man, I'm out here trying to please the world instead of the person I care about. I want to talk to them. It's some things I want to clear up or verify. And I just wish things could have went different. So definitely somebody who rethinking their actions towards you. Okay, broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Okay, so this is someone who feels what they do. They may didn't feel it at the time, but they feeling it now. And I believe a lot of it is coming from your absence. You know what I mean? Because when a Pisces walk away, a Pisces gonna walk away. Now, I don't know if you fully and completely done with this person, but they are on the return, okay? Whoever this person is to you, they on the return. And I'm hearing within the next 48 hours, okay? So you may get someone that reaches out to you, missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Oh, this is definitely somebody who's in regret for mishandling you, not communicating effectively with you, not treating you the way you needed or deserve to be treated, not standing up, living in their truth. And they feel like they lost something here with your absence. What's crossing this energy, Pisces? Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. You see what I'm saying? And that fell right into the ego. They care about the world around. I don't know who y'all circle is, but it's almost like I'm ashamed or embarrassed. Or it could just be somebody who didn't want nobody in their business. It could be someone who's around people who may think less of you, but they like you, and so they want to deal with you in the dark. And you may have just wasn't having it. So I feel like what this person's regret is not letting people know or trying to keep you a secret, like, wait, um gossip. I'm afraid of what people would think. So I don't know if this person was ashamed of you, ashamed of what people may say, but it's as if they listened to the world around. It was like other people's opinions of you mattered more than how they felt about you at the time. And if that is the case, you were smart to walk. But now they feel like, okay, let me come to Pisces. Let me try to explain. Let me try to fix it. Let me try to patch it up. Let's have a conversation. Okay, and the conversation gonna be about what happened and how they feel about what happened and how they wish they would have did things different here with the regret card. Because without you, they feel like something in their life is missing. They shattered, they broken, their feelings hurt. Because they feel like they missed opportunity with a good person. All because of, what people may say or think of you. All right, so let's hop right in, Pisces. Let's see what's going on here. When it comes to this person's ego, what is that all about? I let my pride get in the way of our connection. All right. Oh, Three of Swords. See, their ego get them hurt all the time. And it's running. They don't be want nobody to know their feelings either. Dang. Every time I bend down, my glasses fall off because they loose. Okay, so the Three of Swords, Pisces. And this is like, my ego get me in trouble. My ego actually hurts me or hurt me at this point. Okay, so maybe they're having an ego death. Maybe they come to some form of realization. But they feel what they do. They feel it in their heart. Right, because this person really wanted to build with you. They really wanted something stable with you. Okay? They wanted to build a life with you. And they're hoping that you come back. After the discussion. After y'all sit down and try to hash things out. Okay? But this person's ego is bruised because they missed an opportunity to have something stable, to be able to build with you. Okay? And they want that to come back. They want to rekindle, make it right, fix it. The Empress in reverse. Okay? This person didn't handle you with care. They didn't handle you properly. That's all it was. They cared about too much about what other people's thoughts and feelings of you were opposed to their own thoughts and feelings. And as a result of that, they got hurt in the process. I don't know if you hurt. You may have walked away a little stung, But at the end of the day, this person's ego was bruised because they was trying to live up to other people's expectations of them. They wasn't authentic or living in their truth. And now they on the return, hoping that they could fix it and build something more stable with you. They didn't value you when they had you. This is a classic case of you don't know what you have until it's gone. And now that it's gone, what's crossing that is the Chariot. They want to move forward and balance things out, okay? Cancer energy. But now it's like, Pisces, can we reconcile this situation? Could we sit down over tea or coffee and have some form of discussion to resolve the issues that you may be having and that they have? So what does this conversation look like? What is this unfinished business? And it's the Six of Wands. Pisces, I see you now. I see you now that you have moved on. This is like, I feel like now they want to praise you. Okay? You may have hit the lottery or something. This Six of Wands speaks of success and everybody know it. Something you done, somebody may be applauding you for it or giving you your props for it, but really I just feel like they see you now and they want to win with you and they just want to try to fix it and have some form of success and forward movement. So So that's what they want to talk about. What you mean to them, and discuss ways of how we can move forward and how we can win. It could be coming out and exposing y'all's connection to the world. It could be that they're at the point where I don't care who knows, I don't care who sees, as long as I'm winning, as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm content and satisfied with the person that I'm dealing with. It shouldn't matter what other people's thoughts and feelings are. And I think that's what they're starting to realize. But I don't know if it's too little too late. Okay, unfinished business. They're single and they want a companion. This is somebody who's highly capable of taking care of themselves, who got enough to share. Not saying that it's a financial thing, but it's definitely somebody who's self-sufficient and could supply the basic needs of life for themselves, and they not in a bind or struggling or suffering in no kind of way. But they do want a companion. They do want to share their life with somebody. This is somebody who don't want to be single their whole life, who don't want to live alone. Okay, but they had to have an ego death. That's all it was. The magician in the reverse. They're hoping that their magic works, that whatever I say to Pisces, I hope it works. I hope it can reconnect us. But they're not so sure with this magician in reverse. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know where to start. I can't make anything happen. I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going to trust, in what I feel and take a chance. But I don't know if it's going to work out or not. So they got doubt that you're willing to reconcile the differences. They do. They have a lot of doubt. I don't feel like they're confident in it. But what they want is to succeed with you, to have something more with you. So they're going to take that chance. They regret hurting you, mishandling you, mistreating you. They wish this never happened. So what happened? Oh, it was a third party situation that they tried to hide. You wasn't the only one. You and this person was a third party situation, and they tried to hide it. I don't know if they was hiding it from someone they were dealing with, because it seems as if they were single. They lied, Pisces. That's what it is. This person lied about being single. That's why it didn't work out. That's why they didn't value you. That's why nothing came of it. That's why you were a secret. They wanted to keep you in the dark because they lied about their relationship status. And they regret doing that to you because you're somebody that they really like. And that's why it was a secret. That's why the gossip card was crossing everything. Because somebody may have caught wind of you two, saw you two, and they started spreading the word. And it probably dismantled things in their real relationship. So they regret keeping you a secret. They regret lying to you. They regret not telling you the truth here with the Page of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so that's really what it's all about, Pisces. I had a significant other while I was dealing with you. The reason I didn't open up and show you to the world or put you up on a pedestal or value you or let the magic happen is because I was involved with someone else and I didn't want you to know and I didn't want them to know about you. I pretended to be a single man or a single woman, but I got hurt in the process. And I don't know if this person left them and now they want to come and try to build something with you. I don't know. But it's like now I want this Ten of Pentacles with you. I want to get something back from what I invested into this. I'm killing my ego. My ego is bruised, right? Me and you got unfinished business. There's things we need to talk about. I need to clear this situation up, So they lied about being in a relationship, Pisces. And now you all they could think about. They messed up here. Okay? It's like your energy is trapped within them. All they do is think about you. Because like I said, I do still feel like this person feels what they do. They tried to be a cheater and probably just wasn't great at it. They wasn't slick enough. They wasn't smooth enough. Somebody saw y'all or knew something or they said something. And whoever they trusted with information or whoever saw y'all just was talking. Guess what? I saw Pisces as somebody over here, it looked like more than what they say it is, or blase skip. And now they just feel broken, shattered about the whole situation. Because not only did they hurt themselves, they hurt the person that they was in a relationship with, and they hurt you. But they're going to try to come and make it right with you. You know what I mean? So they feel messed up about the whole situation. Okay? Yeah, they played the backfield, right? They was doing too much in the dark. The Page of Pentacles is somebody who isn't seen, who isn't heard, right? But I'm out here making offers all over the place. I'm making people believe that we gonna one day have something solid. I make people believe that I'm the stand-up type of guy or girl, and that I'm responsible for the hearts that I hold in my hand. I'm solid. So they just lied about their entire life, and now it's falling apart. Right? And they want to try to come and make you some offer, but I still see them being quiet about it. I still see them being sneaky with this Page of Pentacles. So, you got to proceed with caution with this person, because they still may not be truthful. Even though they hurt, even though they claim they want something, they also claim they were single. But that wasn't the truth. All right, so this somebody who do a lot of shit in the background. I feel like it's somebody that's just can't be trusted. For real, for real. Okay, so what else comes with this broken card? And it's the Hierophant. Okay? It's like, I could be honest with you, but let's start off slow. Right? This person's feelings may be changing for you, because the Hierophant is the number 5, and the number 5 represents change. Okay? This is someone, the Hierophant, okay, is someone who's loyal and dedicated and knowledgeable, a teacher, someone who can guide, someone who knows things, someone who's connected to the unknown. Okay? So they want to keep whatever you have in secret. That's all I'm getting here. They want to keep what you have in secret. It's like, I could be loyal to you. I could come through for you. I could take care of you. I could commit to you. But it still feels like a secret. Okay? They broke the covenant that you and them had by telling you lies and keeping you a secret. That's what it is. The situation got broken up, dismantled, because you were a secret. Because they broke the covenant. Because they lied about who they were and what they had going on in their personal life. Period. They lied about it, and they're going to try to get you back, try to make you feel like they coming to make this solid offer. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's going to happen with the Death card in reverse. Okay, because this person truly hasn't changed. They're a liar, they're a cheater, they sneaky. And they'll say and do anything to keep they bitches or to keep they men or they ninjas. You know what I'm saying? This person is somebody who don't want you to fall off their list. This somebody who play games, mind games. They're a manipulator. You hurt their situation. That's all this 3 of Swords is. You hurt the situation. You broke the covenant. You wasn't the type that just sit up and take shit lying down. I'm not about to sit up here and be your dirty little secret. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit up here and suffer in silence just to deal with you. I'm not sneaking around with you. You know what I mean? So I'm getting like that's the energy that coming off of you. Like, fuck it. I'm good with or without you. And because you ain't responding, you ain't chasing, you ain't blowing up their phone, you ain't following them all online and stuff, you totally ghost and ignore. That's what's making them think about you, feel for you, wanting to come towards you. They wondering where you been, what you doing. It's like a lot of men or women tell me they done with me, but yet and still they still come back and I still offer them what I offer them. But it's like, no, with you, it's like, damn, I'm missing out on the opportunity because Pisces serious about not fucking with me. Right? And it's like I didn't act when I should have. So it's like they knew that you were someone that they were supposed to keep it real with because you was too real right here on your soul's journey. Be authentic. Anything else is too exhausting. You wasn't about to be nobody dirty little secret. Period. I don't know if you put them on blast. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was you who told somebody and, try to explain to somebody how this person tried to play you, how they led you to believe that they were single whole time they had a woman or a man somewhere off in the cut. Right? This is somebody who live a double life. They want a main line. It's like I love all my people. I love all my women. I love all my men. Everybody I deal with got a special place in my heart. And you just one that got away. So they feel like they didn't act when they should have. Right? They didn't offer you anything to even stand on here with the 4 cups in reverse. They didn't even try to offer you a cup, try to offer you love. They never said I love you or never, they didn't give you what you was looking for. You probably dealt with it until you figured them out to see if this was somebody you could create a future with. And you caught on quick. You wasn't no fool. You was being real with yourself. Like, look, this ain't gonna work out. You probably left without even an explanation. That's why I feel like this person chasing you. Pisces, in the next 48 hours, you could be expecting a phone call, somebody to DM you, reach out on you, just all of a sudden pop up in the place that you at. You could be walking to the corner store. They know this the store you go to. Hell, I'm going to try to be there. I'm going to try to linger around somewhere where I know you be. I'm going to try to put myself in crowds I know you be in. I'm going to try to end up places I know you may shop or, visit from time to time just to try to connect with you. And talk with you because they got unfinished business, right? Their unfinished business is I got to know where Pisces mind at. I got to know what you thinking. I got to know how you feel, right? So I don't think that this is an honest person. I do think that they got their ego bruised a bit because they lost one. They won down. But there's no room for growth here. They missed this opportunity, definitely, and for sure. You're not the type of person to be anybody's dirty little secret. It's like with the 6 of Wands. We can't win like this. If I gotta hide who I truly am, if people can't know about us, then I'd rather just be single. I'm not finna waste my time and energy into someone who doesn't value me, into someone who's afraid of people knowing that we deal with each other. So yeah, definitely the opportunity is missed because they didn't give you anything to ride on. They didn't give you anything solid or guaranteed. 4 Wands, they fucked up. They broke every ounce of trust you had for them. You don't see no future with them. You don't even see yourself winning with them anymore because you don't trust them anymore. So therefore, there could be no forward movement. Nothing can be built here. It's unstable, right? This is not a blessed or gifted type of connection. Okay? So according to the tarot, if you moved on, if you stood in your power and stayed true to yourself, good job. Because this is somebody who will drag you for years, who will lie to you. They got a main line. They got somebody. They always got somebody. But this is the one, I got somebody, but I like to do what I do out in these streets. I like who I like. I got the motherfucker at the house. And I got the motherfucker from the streets. I got 2 people I really, really care about. And I'm losing one. And that shattered my fucking ego. So I got to try to fix it and make it right to see if I can win your trust back. But according to the tarot, I don't see it happen. What's crossing the energy, and it's the 8 of Cups. You unhappy with this situation with the person. So you opening up space to be happy. You making room for somebody who can come in and is unafraid and unapologetic to love you. Or you don't want to deal with nobody who wants to keep you a secret. The end. Okay? So let's get a practical self-care oracle to close off the reading, Pisces. Pisces, you have exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. So it's like the universe saying, if you are exercising, keep work on yourself, build your body, build your confidence. If it is something wrong with you, if you may be a little thick or a little slim or a little tall, a little too short, just do what makes your body feel good. Work on you. Be strong within yourself. You don't need validation from nobody, right? But work on yourself. Figure it out. Love yourself enough to take care of yourself. Okay? And I feel like this is what somebody doing. I'm not studying love, romance, or relationships if it's not real. Period. So Pisces, this is the energy. I hope it resonates. Let's get a word from the chakra wisdom to promote positivity, to see which chakra needs to be worked on, or to simply get an inspirational quote that we can say to ourselves each and every day. Pisces, you have the fourth chakra, and this is the heart chakra, and this one is relevant to radiate warmth and sincerity. Okay? So, the card says, I am open to sharing, accepting, communicating, and connecting with others as I focus on this moment, not the past or the future. A smile, a kind-hearted way of speaking, or a hug goes a long way towards uplifting others. I offer care and support where I can without rescuing. I nurture and respect my relationships. So there's no way I could be with a bum who's gonna belittle me or be ashamed of me or try to keep me a dirty little secret. There's no way I could do that. I love myself too much to be in a position where I gotta lessen myself for the likes of you. So radiate warmth and sincerity is the positive energy. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, go ahead, hit that like or subscribe button. For those of you who are returning, thank you for your continued support. And remember that your comments are always welcome. This is all I have, Pisces. As always, be safe, be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.